This is the story of two people who worked very hard and fought valiantly to win the prize that is beyond belief. Wildman said, "I'm going to give you a prize to my best follower." And two people said, "It's going to be mine." E.B. Hoyer from Georgia and Brett Overdorf from Frankton, Indiana. E.B. Hoyer said, "I'm going to win that prize and I don't care what anybody says." And she went off to do that, and she got tinier as she went away. Then Brett Overdorf said, "I'm going to win that prize, and I do not care if my beard is getting strangely bigger and smaller, and I have a very red mouth." And he went off to do that, and then the top of his head and his legs fell off, and that was strange. But he kept going anyway, and they both arrived at the prize, but they took different routes. E.B. said, "I am going to go straight up this mountain." And Brett Overdorf decided to take a hovercraft, and that was easier for him. But then his head hit some letters that were moving around in the sky, but he kept going anyway. And they both thought they were the winner. But then Wildman came along, and he said, "Guys, I'm sorry. I care for you both, but I've made a mistake. I don't know who the winner was." E.B. said, "Wildman, you did a bad job. You know I won. I had over 10 people like out from the wild this week." But then Brett Overdorf said, "Wildman, you did a bad job. You know I won. I had 8 videos posted by other people on their walls, and that got me to 20 points first, even if E.B. ended up with more points." And then the snow melted on the top of the mountain, and E.B. Hoyer and Brett thought that global warming had started, so they began freaking out. But Wildman did not freak out, because he'd been around a long time. But he was glad they were, because it made them less mad at him. And he said, "You know what? It's right. There has to be a final challenge to make this clear." He said, "There will be one final contest." That's what there's going to be. There's going to be one final contest. And the winner of this is going to be clear. There will be no ambiguity. There's going to be no questions. And it's just between E.B. and Brett, because they've earned it. And the winner will be clear. Brett and E.B., your challenge will come soon. Are you ready? Stay tuned.